Something I will say is I'm not against outsiders, because I think the political establishment is corrupt and it does bully and repress people and boss people around and separate people from the ones they love and do all kinds of nasty and evil things. I just wish these guys, because I find these guys quite funny, but I wish they'd just change their tune on climate change, because climate change is definitely happening and they just lose credibility by being climate change deniers in 2018. So my advice to the duo would be to just forget about the climate change issue and just challenge the political class and the powers that be on other issues, because climate change, I'm sorry guys, it's kind of happening.
Shows every week, Sunday and Thursday. Ross and Rowan. Except no one's ever heard of Ross and Rowan. Think of all the famous duos.
The Lone Ranger and Tonto.
Oh, did I get myself into this, Ross? Mate, I think it's working for you. Cultural appropriation.
Oh yeah, and I was saying how the cyclone's going to be named Joyce, not Irving. Yes, I do believe in science, or believe in science. You can't believe in science. I subscribe to science. I also believe in synchronicity. Synchronicity is meaningful coincidence. The name Joyce, which is the name of this cyclone, it's not Irving. Irving was a sneaky boy out in the middle of the Indian Ocean, and no one noticed him. Irving was, however, a severe Category 3 tropical cyclone. Went completely under the radar. Very sneaky. Well, 58 days from the 10th of January, lands you on Friday the 9th of March, and that's when I think we're going to see Riley, Tropical Cyclone Riley. And this is not a scientific prediction, this is a prediction based on meaningful coincidence or synchronicity. And it's kind of come from Nathan Breeze and Jacob Wertling, two different boys, one from Australia, Nathan, and one from America, Jacob. So yeah, the time 9:45 could somewhere along the line could come into this, and Riley definitely is the one I picked, but the one that's happening at the moment, Irving's been out in the middle of the Indian Ocean. Irving has finished, just as Joyce is beginning. So yeah, that's my prediction. It's for Friday 9th of March, 58 days after 10th of January. And depends how you count the storms, but Riley will be either the 9th or the 10th. Could even be the 11th storm, depending how you count them. There are storms that come into Australian territory from elsewhere after being named by other countries, like Dahlia was named by Indonesia. If you count Dahlia, then Joyce is the 4th storm this year. If you don't count Dahlia, then Joyce is the 3rd storm this year. Irving was the 2nd. Hilda was the 1st. But there was Dahlia before that. So maybe we count Dahlia as 0. And then Riley is number 9. If there's no more storms named by Indonesia or other places around the world.
Hello and thanks for your company here on Sky News Weather. A developing low affecting northwest Western Australia. A cold front also sweeping through the southwest. Ahead of that, we do have very warm northerly winds, temperatures soaring in the southeast. Now, we did see some severe thunderstorms moving across New South Wales yesterday, mainly around the northern ranges there. We are going to see some more thunderstorms developing today. So if we take a look at our forecast rain graphic, they are going to be mainly around the central and northern tablelands, becoming more widespread around the northwest slopes and plains later. There is a chance a few storms could reach the coast around Port Macquarie, otherwise staying fairly dry along the coast and also through the southern inland. They should clear up by the late evening. Across the country, we do have a tropical low which is developing, and it is likely that we could see a tropical cyclone Joyce. In fact, now taking a look at our radar imagery, we are starting to see what looks like an eye forming. Plenty of rotation there. We are seeing those rainfall totals picking up as well, particularly around Broome Airport, picking up 21 millimetres since 9 a.m. Derby's had 43 millimetres. Now, you had 5 millimetres in the past hour alone. We do have a cyclone warning currently in place. Now, that warning extends from Cape Leveque to Pardue Roadhouse, including Broome. With this, we are expecting those gales to develop in the next 24 hours. We also have a cyclone watch in place extending all the way down through to Port Hedland as well, which means gales are likely to develop over the next 48 hours for you. There is still uncertainty in terms of where this cyclone is heading. However, there is a good chance that it could reach land as a Category 3 by Friday evening evening or early on Saturday morning. We are expecting some very heavy rainfall. Flood watches and warnings are currently in place, and also some destructive winds associated with this system, as you can see here. Now, talking temperatures, it is going to be a warm one in the southeast under a northerly flow. Temperatures are also already, should I say, warming up. Adelaide City at 28.5, 25 degrees in Melbourne right now. Temperatures have also been well above average throughout Queensland, the majority of the state amidst a low-intensity heat wave, 32 degrees already in Longreach. Now we are seeing that mercury soaring across South Australia, Western New South Wales, Victoria and Tasmania today. Now that dark shading of red there indicating temperatures in the mid-40s, 43 for Port Augusta, Adelaide on track to see 38, even Melbourne you could see a top of 35 degrees today. We will see a cooler change moving through on Friday, so it will bring some relief, and it is going to be a wet change as well. With the hot, dry temperatures, we are seeing elevated fire danger. We do have severe fire danger warnings in place for the mid-north, the Mount Lofty Ranges and the lower southeast in South Australia, and also the Mallee in Victoria. So please take care and make sure you have your bushfire survival plans ready.